So you think you had a shitty day. I'll tell you about a shitty day. So yesterday, right, I go into my normal Sunday shift. It's 5:30 to 11:30. It's not bad. It's usually it goes all right. It's one of the days because I work at right. We have something called master cleaning. It means every day there's like a specific thing that you're supposed to clean. So like sometimes it can be like the soda machine. It can be the tractors where we keep the lemonades. And usually I don't have a bad time on Sundays because there is no master cleaning on Sundays. So that means I don't really have much to do. As long as things aren't like too bent out of shape, I'm chilling. I'm having a normal shift. I clock in, I clock out, I hop on the game, and that's usually my day. Like, it's nothing too bad. I can't complain. But you guys already know. I'm telling you a story. So this wasn't one of those days. This wasn't just a normal Sunday. I clock in, I clock out, have a normal day, hop on the game, have fun, go to bed. It wasn't that. It was so far from that. My Sunday shift started pretty normal, actually, right? Like, it was pretty dead. Nothing too crazy happened. I'm just sitting in my usual spot at the cash register, just ringing people up, giving them their food, normal things. It's pretty dead for a Sunday, honestly. So I was able to start my pre-closing pretty early. We usually close at 11, but I started pre-closing around 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to get out of there. So the clock hits about 7, right? I'm so far ahead in my cleaning that honestly, I'm pretty happy. It's a good day. I'm probably leaving early if I wanted to. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Good shit. Good shit.
Anyways, so the time hits about 7. I'm so far ahead of my cleaning that honestly, I'm having a good time. I'm thinking I can leave home early if I wanted to. But like all good things, it had to come to an end. That's when my coworker came up to me and told me, "Yo, have you seen the bathrooms?" As a closing cashier, I am in charge of the bathrooms. Usually it's not too bad. I go in there and maybe there's like pieces of paper on the floor. I just sweep it up. It's nothing too crazy. It's really not as bad as you would assume, right? And you know what? I do want to say right here, loud and clear, I want to say it with my chest. If you want to end the debate of who is cleaner, men or women, men are cleaner, 1000%. It's always the women's bathroom that is much worse than the men's. Like just the other day, I had found a bloody used tampon in the bathroom, like on the floor, just chilling there, like it was meant to be there, right? And I'm not saying all women are dirty, but if we look at the bathroom data accrued by yours truly, the men's bathroom is always cleaner than the women's bathroom. And that's not opinions, that's just facts. I'm there day in, day out. Anyways, I got off topic. So my coworker tells me, "Yo, have you seen the bathrooms?" And I'm thinking, oh no, maybe someone pissed on the floor again. It's not a common occurrence, but an occurrence. It's happened before. But no, it wasn't that. It was so much worse than I could have thought. I gotta put my controller down when I tell you this. So my coworker comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, Excess, they shit on the walls." Who? Who shit on the walls? So then at this point, everybody, all of my coworkers here, and now it's like a spectacle. Everyone's like, "I want to go see the shit on the wall." So the whole crew, we all gathered to walk towards the bathroom, and from the outside, you can smell it. It is so bad. We went in there, and it was so much worse than I could have thought. It was on the walls. It was on the floor. Not only was there shit, but there was piss all over the floor. Just a big puddle of it. Looking at it was straight up like looking at a crime scene. I felt like Dexter, the blood spatter analyst, because it genuinely looked like a crime scene. It was like explosive. It was everywhere. It was on the walls. It was on the toilet tank. It was on the seat. It was dripping down the rim. It was everywhere. And like collectively, all of them looked at me and were just like, "Good luck." And what I hate was that they were right. Because I needed it. It was on no one else. It was on me. I had to clean this shit. And look, from what I can gather, this is what happened. This man with explosive diarrhea Came into our bathroom, stomach hurting. Oh no. He tried to make it to the bathroom, came up to the toilet. I mean, he had a great idea. He was like, yo, I ain't shitting in this toilet. So he turns around, stomach still hurting. Oh, bends over, spreads the cheeks, and shoots it out like a Hershey Missile. I'm telling you right now, the range on that thing was disgustingly impressive. The surface area and the coverage that he achieved was barbaric. It was inhuman. Demonic, really. Okay, perfect. We had a clip for this. Amazing. I'll take it. And you know what? We're going to end this video off on that. Because you know what? If your job gives you good hours and good benefits, and they tell you to clean another grown man's shit, well, good luck, Charlie.